We were steering our rocket through the spatial waves of the Mignonverse. The wobbles and bobbles intensified, taking the rocket up and down, side to side, in a rhythm that made our travelers dance. Onboard, Pranksy was perfecting his signature move. One hand raised, shaking his head, hula-hooping his hips while stepping on one foot. Kwigbelle was singing improvised lyrics about a strawberry shampoo that once washed a space pancake. Renate was playing harp melodies on the stringy tassels of her pyjamas. What a jolly mess to behold! An orchestra of chaos in the middle of nowhere. But where were the cosmic waves coming from? They were growing stronger and stronger. We were getting closer to the source, a spinning planet sending ripples through the Mignonverse. It was called the Carousel. One more reason to party, of course. It looked like a tremendous fun. Delacat, meanwhile, was doing her best not to smile, or actually not to burst out laughing. Trying to keep a straight face, she put on a pretend serious expression and began gathering her gear. She was preparing to land on a planet. Yes, you heard that right. One planet was simply not enough for her grand plans. Her rocket, the Stardust Express, fueled by 1,124 cats, needed space, a whole queendom's worth. But the rocket continued to rock with dance and delight. Delacat realized something wasn't quite right. The planet was spinning far too fast. And there, barely visible at first, was a small pink snail looking rather green if it's possible. He waved at us in sluggish desperation, clearly suffering from space nausea. He pointed shakily to a pink toy windmill that had stopped turning. Something was jamming it. Kwigbelle maneuvered the rocket as close as she could to the chaotic planet. Then Stella Cat took control of the robotic arm with careful precision. She reached out and delicately removed a tiny piece of wood stuck in the windmill. Suddenly the planet stopped spinning. The windmill began to wheel gently again. Peace was restored. The pink snail, after vomiting twice, poor thing, sighed in relief and thanked Stella Cat. Then very politely he asked, "Could I have my toothpick back?" Did you know snails have over 1,000 of teeth? Stella Cat pulled a face of yuck. A snail toothpick? The snail looked at Stella Cat with gratitude in his eyes. "We were waiting," he said, "and we're so glad you came home." They hugged in a slimy sort of way. Then Stella Cat disembarked a few cats on the Carousel planet and asked them to be kind with the Carousel birds, who could now sing once more on their steady home. "I'll be back," she called from the rocket as it ascended. "I still have few planets to visit, then I shall return to you as your jolly queen."